Let's go! After a lackluster Phase 4 of the MCU, Marvel decided to release an absolute banger to finish it off. So today let's just break down this movie and talk about the good things and the bad things within it. But before we begin, this video will contain major spoilers for the movie. So if you don't want to get spoiled, click off the video right now. But if you don't care, then stick around and let's dive right in. So in my humble opinion, I think this movie was absolutely beautiful. It had me tearing up at multiple points in the movie just because of how emotional it was. And the way they handled the death of Chadwick Boseman, I thought was really well done. And this whole movie was a perfect tribute to him. And I think since this movie is really emotional, it set itself apart from other Marvel movies that have kind of unnecessary jokes sprinkled throughout the whole movie. And I think it really felt like a classic Marvel movie that would have taken place during Phase 1 through 3. I think that every single cast member delivers an outstanding performance, specifically Letitia Wright and Angela Bassett, who give really powerful performances. The director Ryan Coogler added such a nice style to this movie that you often don't get in other Marvel movies. Like when the water bombs go off and it has these sick slow-mo shots. Oh my lord, so sick. But in my opinion, the best part of this movie was Letitia Wright's character arc. Holy, she has to deal with losing everyone in her family, and she has to mature and become the Black Panther, which I think was really powerful. And when she went to the ancestral plane and Killmonger showed up, holy, I was shook to my core. And this scene with Killmonger added a whole new layer to Shuri's character. She starts getting conflicted between if she's gonna be noble like T'Challa or get business done like Killmonger, and it added so much depth. And then when she finally puts on the suit and drops from the ship, oh my, chills down my spine. Paired with a powerful score by Ludwig Göransson, it was hands down my favorite part of the movie. Speaking of the score, the music in this movie is perfectly incorporated and it elevates the movie to new heights. But now let's talk about Namor, who is a really strong villain in this movie. Just from the opening scene, you can see that he is an absolute beast and he is a force to be reckoned with. And it really sets the tone and sets what our main characters are gonna have to face throughout the movie. And later on in the film, you get to learn more about his backstory, and it adds so much depth to his character and his motivations for why he does what he does. And this makes him probably one of the top tier MCU villains. And between the two sides of the movie, Wakanda and Talokan, the tension slowly rises and it really makes you invested into this final battle between the two nations. And it makes it so much more impactful. But the movie does come with some flaws, which I think Ironheart's suit looks like a Power Ranger, which I think they could have handled the design a bit better. And some of the CGI at some points looked kind of weird. And maybe the Everett Ross storyline didn't really add much to the story. It could have been cut because it only really set up stuff for the future of the MCU. But overall, other than those few minor flaws, I think this movie was outstanding. And it was such an emotionally powerful movie. And that ending, oh my, T'Challa's son? Holy, that was crazy. And I think it perfectly set up the future of Wakanda and the Black Panther series. And I think it's top 5 MCU. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments and click on this video right here to see my thoughts on other MCU projects. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.